My fellow Singaporeans, every year on the 9th of August, we come together to reflect on how far we have come and to consider the road ahead. This year, we do so against a more uncertain global backdrop. Conflicts have spread, trade barriers have gone up, trust between nations has weakened, and cooperation that once seemed routine can no longer be taken for granted. We have felt this most directly through the crisis in the Middle East. The situation there remains volatile. Meanwhile, the effects of the conflict continue to ripple across the world through higher energy prices, disrupted supply chains, and increased costs for households and businesses. Despite the challenges, Singapore's economy has remained resilient. Growth has been robust in the first half of the year, and we expect the momentum to continue. Our labour market remains stable, with new jobs continuing to be created. We are also benefiting from the rapid growth of AI, especially in our semiconductor sector. But the broader geopolitical environment remains uncertain, and many Singaporeans are understandably concerned about what this means for their jobs, their families, and their future. We cannot control events beyond our shores, but we can control how we respond, and we will always stand by Singaporeans. When our citizens were caught in harm's way in the Middle East, we brought them home. When the crisis erupted, we acted quickly to support households and businesses. And we have just introduced another package of measures to help Singaporeans cope with the continued uncertainty. But our responsibility is not just to deal with today's challenges. We must also prepare Singapore for the future. Earlier this year, we completed a comprehensive review of our economic strategies. Building on this work, we are refreshing our approach to industry and trade, strengthening our competitiveness, and investing heavily in our people. Our goal is not just to weather the current turbulence. It is to emerge stronger, more resilient, and better positioned for whatever lies ahead. One of the biggest changes reshaping our world is the rapid pace of innovation. New breakthroughs are creating opportunities that were unimaginable just a few years ago, even as they raise new challenges and questions. We cannot stand still while others move ahead, but neither should we accept every new technology uncritically. Singapore will embrace these advances on our own terms. They must remain tools that serve people, strengthen communities, and improve lives. Take artificial intelligence. AI is already transforming industries and changing the way we work. But it is also causing anxiety among many workers who worry about how it will affect their livelihoods. Here in Singapore, we will make full use of AI to raise productivity and create better jobs. At the same time, we will invest in skills and training so that every worker can adapt, grow, and thrive. This same approach applies to social media. It is helping us to stay connected, share ideas, and express ourselves. But many parents are rightly concerned about its effects on children and young people, especially how excessive use can harm their mental well-being, relationships, and healthy development. We will therefore put in place stronger safeguards to protect our children and help them navigate the digital world safely and responsibly. As technology evolves, we will continue to shape it in ways that serve our people and strengthen our society. Ultimately, economic growth and technological progress must translate into better lives for all Singaporeans. We want Singapore to be a place where everyone can pursue their aspirations with confidence, raise families with peace of mind, and look to the future with hope. Across the world, family life is coming under greater strain. Expectations have risen, and parents feel pressured to give their children the best possible start in life. At the same time, many are caring for aging parents while balancing the demands of work. We hear these concerns in Singapore too. Many families are stretched as they juggle these competing demands. And that is why we are undertaking a major review of how we support families, not only at the point of marriage and parenthood, but throughout life's journey. We are taking a fresh look at issues like the cost of raising children, access to affordable infant care and childcare, and other ways to lighten the load on families. I will share more about these plans at the National Day rally. Every generation must do its part to build a better future for the next. We inherited a Singapore built through the sacrifice, hard work, and foresight of those who came before us. Now, it is our turn to build on that legacy and leave behind an even stronger Singapore. Since independence, Singapore has always taken the long view. We think not just in years, but in decades. We will continue to strengthen our energy security, optimize our limited land, and invest in the infrastructure of tomorrow. But building for the future is about more than physical infrastructure. It also means remaining open to new ideas, building links with the wider world, and welcoming those who wish to contribute to our society and make Singapore their home. For a small nation like Singapore, staying connected to the world is not a choice. It is a necessity. When times are uncertain, it is tempting for countries to turn inward. But Singapore cannot afford to do so. Our openness has served us well throughout our history, and it remains vital to our success in the years ahead. Throughout our history, Singaporeans from all backgrounds have come together as one people and one nation. 6 decades ago, that conviction found expression in our national pledge. It reflected a simple but powerful belief that we could become one nation bound together not by race, language, or religion, but by a shared commitment to one another and to Singapore. Today, the world is becoming more divided, yet the values embodied in the pledge are more relevant than ever. The challenges before us are real, but so too are our strengths, our resilience, our openness, and our unity. If we keep faith with one another and stay true to the ideals of our pledge, we will build a better and stronger Singapore together. Happy National Day, Majulah Singapura.